Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a city that might just surprise you. It's a place with a rich history, a ton of innovation, and a name that trips up almost everyone who isn't from New England. That's right, we're talking about Worcester, Massachusetts. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will all be saying Worcester like a local and have a whole new appreciation for this amazing city. So, let us start with one of the most iconic things to come out of Worcester: the smiley face. Yep, you heard that right. The simple, yellow, two-dot send a smile symbol that has become a global icon of happiness was created right here in 1963. A local artist named Harvey Ball was hired by an insurance company to create a little something to boost employee morale. He whipped up the design in about 10 minutes and was paid a grand total of $45. He never trademarked it, which is why it spread like wildfire across the globe, appearing on everything from buttons to tea. So next time you use that smiley emoji, remember, it all started with a quick sketch in Worcester. But Worcester's history of innovation goes way beyond friendly faces. Did you know? It's the birthplace of the rocket. Not just any rocket, but the first ever successful liquid-fueled rocket. In 1926, a Clark University professor named Robert Goddard launched his creation from his Aunt Effie's farm in the nearby town of Auburn. This groundbreaking event paved the way for modern spaceflight and earned Goddard the title Father of Modern Rocketry. Pretty incredible to think that the journey to the moon had its humble beginnings in a Massachusetts field. Speaking of firsts, Worcester has a whole list of them. It was home to the first ever commercial radio broadcast in Massachusetts, with station WTAG hitting the airwaves in 1924. And for all you romantics out there, you can thank Worcester for the mass production of Valentine's Day cards. Esther Howland, a student at Mount Holyoke College, started the trend in the 1840s, creating intricate, lacy cards that became wildly popular. She turned her idea into a booming business, employing dozens of women and earning the nickname Mother of the American Valentine. Now, let's talk about the city's unique landscape. Worcester is famously known as the City of Seven Hills. Much like Rome, the hills are Airport Hill, Bancroft Hill, Belmont Hill, Grafton Hill, Green Hill, Packagug Hill, and Vernon Hill. This topography gives the city a distinct character and some pretty stunning views, especially from places like the top of Green Hill Park, which, by the way, is home to the Massachusetts Vietnam Veterans Memorial. And while we're on the subject of parks, Worcester has some fantastic green spaces. Elm Park is one of the oldest public parks in the United States, with some of its land being purchased back in 1854. Its iconic iron bridge is a picturesque spot that has been featured in countless photos. Green Hill Park is another gem, a massive park that includes a zoo, a farm, and even a golf course. It's a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Let's shift gears to something a little different. Have you ever heard of the Worcester Lunch Car Company? From 1906 to 1957. This company built beautiful, prefabricated diners and shipped them all over the East Coast. These classic, streamlined diners became an American institution. Today, you can still find and eat in several of these historic diners right in Worcester, like Miss Worcester Diner or the Boulevard Diner. It's like stepping back in time and enjoying a meal in a piece of living history. Worcester's cultural scene is also something to brag about. The Worcester Art Museum is a world-class institution with a collection spanning over 50 centuries of art. It was one of the first museums in America to purchase works by Monet and Gauguin. One of its most famous acquisitions is the Higgins Armory Collection, one of the largest collections of arms and armor in the Western Hemisphere. Seeing real-life suits of armor from knights and samurai is an unforgettable experience. And for music lovers, there's Mechanics Hall. This concert hall, built in 1857, is renowned for its incredible acoustics and has hosted everyone from Charles Dickens and Mark Twain to Yo-Yo Ma and Ella Fitzgerald. It is considered one of the finest concert halls in the world and is a testament to the city's long-standing appreciation for the arts. Worcester also played a significant role in American history, particularly in the abolitionist movement. The city was a hotbed of anti-slavery sentiment. One of its most famous residents was Abby Kelly Foster, a radical abolitionist and women's rights advocate who traveled the country speaking out against injustice. Her former home, Liberty Farm, is now a National Historic Landmark. Worcester was also the site of the first National Women's Rights Convention in 1850, a pivotal event that brought together activists from all over the country to demand equal rights. The city's nickname, the Heart of the Commonwealth, isn't just a catchy slogan. It's geographically accurate. Worcester is located almost exactly in the center of Massachusetts, making it a crucial crossroads for transportation and commerce since its early days. The city's seal even features a heart. This central location has contributed to its diverse and resilient economy over the centuries. Let's talk about some of the unique local legends and oddities. One of my favorites is the story of Spag of Spags, the original discount department store. Anthony Spag Borgatti opened a store in nearby Shrewsbury in 1934 with a simple motto: no bags, no credit, no frills. People would come from all over to find amazing bargains on everything imaginable. It was a chaotic, beloved institution for generations of New Englanders before it finally closed. Another quirky spot is the Bancroft Tower. This 56-foot tall stone and granite tower looks like a miniature medieval castle plopped on a hill. It was built in 1900 by a wealthy diplomat in memory of his father's friend, George Bancroft, who was a historian and founder of the U.S. Naval Academy. It's a fascinating and slightly random piece of architecture that offers great views of the city. The city has also been a backdrop for Hollywood. The 2013 film American Hustle, starring Christian Bale and Jennifer Aniston, filmed many of its scenes in Worcester, using the city's architecture to stand in for 1970s New York and New Jersey. The Worcester Memorial Auditorium, also known as the Aud, is another iconic building, a massive Art Deco structure that has hosted countless concerts and events over the years. And of course, we can't forget about the food. Beyond the classic diners, Worcester has a thriving and diverse food scene. It's particularly famous for its Canal District, which has seen a massive revitalization and is now packed with amazing restaurants, breweries, and the Polar Park Baseball Stadium, home of the Woozocks. And if you're in town, you have to try a table talk pie. These little pies have been a Worcester staple since 1924, and they come in all sorts of flavors. They're a delicious and very portable piece of local culture. From creating the symbol of happiness to launching us toward the stars, Worcester is a city that is consistently punched above its weight. It's a place where history and innovation meet, where you can walk through one of the country's oldest parks in the morning and see a world-class art collection in the afternoon. It's a city of hills, hearts, and heroes. So, the next time you're planning a trip through New England, don't just drive through Worcester. Stop and explore. Check out a diner, visit the art museum, walk through Elm Park, and maybe even catch a Woozocks game. You'll find a city that is proud of its past, but always looking toward the future. It's a place full of surprises and fascinating stories. A true gem in the heart of the Commonwealth. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something new and interesting about Worcester today. If you have any other cool facts about the city, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating places. See you next time!